This is intense. They talk about it for months, they remember it for years. It matters almost too much when Barca and Real collide. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. It's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. You feel the rivalry.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. You, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness. And
Mbappe! And that certainly packed a punch. Well played, he saw that coming. Alaba. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. He's come loose. Ferran Torres. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe! Oh, he's in! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Goes upfield. Rodrigo.
Real Madrid really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And here's Mbappe. Carvajal. Oh, nice touch. Rodrigo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pedri is looking up for options on the left. Tchouaméni gets it out to the wing. Mbappe! Forward it goes. Tchouaméni positions himself well and cuts it out. Out towards the flank. Real Madrid desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Going through.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tchouaméni does well to read it and intercepts. Has a look and has a go. And he's there to make a great save.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Ferran Torres into a... And Torres! Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Carvajal. Balde puts chase. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Has he found his man? Bellingham battles to win it back. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's played forward. And it's half-time here. Well, both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in, no further. Lewandowski! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Save, really well read. Here's the ball in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And here's Yamal. It's Lewandowski! Mendy. Bellingham plays it forward. Balde. And here's Mbappe. Araujo tries to get it forward quickly. Yamal. Lewandowski. And he's shown him a clean pair. Big chance! Real Madrid look as though they're gearing themselves up for something pretty physical here.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where you've got to brace yourself for what's coming. They don't want to get bullied, so I think they need to show their opponents that they're going to stand up to everything that's thrown at them. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Barcelona really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Managed to get it away. Rodrigo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Yamal receives a free kick for that. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Romani cuts it out, and back to base. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Out to the left it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. Mendy receives it in a wide position. Yamal. Played back in. He's left it. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Brushed off the ball there. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good interception.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
And here's Lewandowski.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Real Madrid really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Bellingham does well there, alert. Vinicius Junior drives it forward. Lewandowski. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Well, how will we look back on that?
I think the first thing to say is
Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. And it's a friendly in theory, but they are expecting this to be fiercely contested.
Well, I'm sitting here, Peter, thinking, is it possible for these two to meet under friendly circumstances? This exhibition match is likely to exhibit the same old rivalry. To me, it also has the same feel to it. And I'm pretty sure we can look forward to what will be a combative, high-intensity affair. We can't really say anything negative about this, and if it is full-on, then I'll be happy to watch that.
As you can see, we've already started here. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he has been fouled there. Fernandez. Oh, good interception. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. It'll be a throw-in. James. Adrabayo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Good take, and he's had a look. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Hoists it forward. Martinelli. Cucurella battles to win it back. Pedro Neto. Here's Mudryk. Has he found his man? Done very well to intervene. Martinelli. Mudryk. Saliba sticks in a foot to win it back. Martinelli. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Martinelli is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Fernandez. Cucurella. Caicedo. And Fernandez! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That has sent him sprawling. Saka displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Pedro Neto. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pedro Neto goes looking. Adrabayo cuts it out. Adrabayo plays it forward. Fernandez. Adrabayo. Caicedo. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It could be in here. Gabriel Jesus! A real chance and a real let-off. That'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Big moment! Massive goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They're obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen. And this is a very welcome tonic one.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
So here comes the substitution. Now the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Arsenal draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Adrabayo. Gabriel Jesus. Saka. Martinelli. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Martinelli. Martinelli! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinelli really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Nkunku. Gabriel did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well played, he saw that coming.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah. Palmer! But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Oh, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Jackson. Pedro Neto. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Gets up to head it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Arsenal can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Saka. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sancho. Jackson. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Pedro Neto. Diving header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Chelsea are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
Palmer does well there, alert. Trossard tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Caicedo. Nkunku. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Come back to haunt them.
Jackson is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Pedro Neto! And the lead stays intact, just.
Neto was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Leap! So close to drawing level. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
The Gunners just... Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. James. Trossard gets it back. Look at Olin, he's got himself a free kick. James. Gabriel Jesus drives it forward.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Pedro Neto. Palmer. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Palmer. Nkunku. A buccaneering run from the defender. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Has a hit! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it, but that was enough. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Arsenal made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
Today,
Good evening to
players
you.
are being escorted by boys from a local team in this city.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. And a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Osimhen simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Goes for the heads it! A header, but again the same outcome.
Galatasaray might just feel they're onto something here despite not putting that away, you know.
Torreira gets it back. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. And he shoots! A wonderful effort all by himself.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
White. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Martinelli. Zinchenko. Needed a better pass there. back into the middle. Odegaard!
He's done very well to get to that.
Odegaard is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Gabriel. Demir to run onto it.
Galatasaray have been making some good inroads down the right. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Very well to intervene. How about a shot? Demir. Beautifully done. That's a corner kick. Played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Shoots! Torreira. White as well to read it and intercept. Now it's Saka. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mertens.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their up.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And they've been caught out here. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Gabriel Jesus sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Jacobs. Gelhert. Sanchez. Mertens. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. What a ball this has turned out to be. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well positioned to make that interception. Gabriel. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Mertens gets it out to the wing. Gets the better of his man. Nicely controlled. It's a decent looking cross. Martinelli. Turns and goes back. Dashing forward at pace. Challenge, but well within the laws. Badaxi. Sanchez. Torreira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Get the pass he's looking for. It's Mertens. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. On the right now, what's on? Gabriel. And here's Osimhen. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. We hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Galatasaray clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now can he finish? Great challenge, time to perfection. Saka is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Badaxi, Jacobs, Torreira, Rice battles to win it back. Sanchez, Arsenal are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Osimhen, Gabriel,
The attendance for this match was 98,000.
real chance to break. Muslera gets rid without sophistication.
Martinelli really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Rice.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Zinchenko tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Mertens. And here's Osimhen. Has a hit! Plays it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Gabriel goes back to base. Raya sends that a long way. Torreira drives it forward. Martinelli just brushed off the ball there. Badaxi hoists it forward. Gelhard. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Jacobs. Mertens. Demir. And here's Osimhen. And here's Morata. Morata opts to play it back.
Galatasaray showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Sanchez does well there, alert. Jacobs. Jacobs goes on a charge down the left. Demir.
Galatasaray merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Osimhen! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Osimhen. Mertens.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Crunching tackle.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Spectacular from Morata, and surely that has won the day. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them, to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 70.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Galatasaray win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses... Mbappe has a shot! The central goal of the season, contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Surely a shot! Hoists it forward. Tromeni puts it back. Ronaldo desperately wants to get on the end of this. Mendy as well there, alert. Keeper's got good distance on that. Belly. And it's played forward. An intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Bellingham positions himself well and cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid have it back and they can go again. Mbappe. He's had a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Real Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. It's to go one up. Dispatched with certainty.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Real Madrid are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Now it's Mbappe. Real Madrid back again. This is good, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here. Now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vinicius Junior with a real chance here. Vinicius Junior! Wesley. Otavio. Cut out in the nick of time. Head towards the front then. Been won straight back. Just ruffled a few feathers. Well dealt with. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Mbappe! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Good ball. It's Rodrigo! Otavio. Wesley. The message is clear. None shall pass. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Mendy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Otavio is on the back foot. Anchor doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. This ball, who's going to get there? That looks a foul. The referee's given it. It's the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Goalkeeper's ball. Laporte as well to read it and intercepts. Rodrigo. Looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. Laporte plays it forward. Timely intervention. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Romani looking to penetrate opposition lines. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. It's come loose. Otavio. Otavio! Oh, what a wonderful stop! Half-time whistle goes. So there you have it. A close-fought half of football. Still had its moments. And ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to them.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction.
Start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now.
Ronaldo has given away a free kick. Alaba. Good idea, just poorly executed. Wesley, good challenge, he just stood firm, and he has been fouled there. Kings it out wide. It's out of play for a goal kick. And once more they can't get through. Carvajal. Now surely! And he's on it, shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Wesley.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe has a pop! Octavio tries to get it forward quickly. And needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Bellingham drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away! Just goes for goal! In for the pieces! Ronaldo finds himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. A little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Real Madrid just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Hoists it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al Nassr appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is us! Has a pop! Surely this time they've scored!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Tchouaméni. Here's Mbappe. And the ball's come loose, and the chink, and the finish! And it's played forward.
Real Madrid merit.
And they've been caught out here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric goes looking. Has he found his man? That's not going to make it. Forward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger plays it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Angelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look, this can still go either.
He's tried one. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ottavio.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Keeper's ball. And that's that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Arena here is a remarkable stadium in many ways. It features a retractable pitch, a retractable roof, definitely one of the most modern arenas around. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
The referee's awarded a free kick. We have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Abraham! Always going over the top. Isla. Gabriel, he's Gabriel with a shot! Hernandez plays it forward. Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. Felipe. Rodrigo Caio. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pulgar. Now it's Rafael Leao. Abraham. Diego will lay claim to that. Pulgar. He's picked him out. Going through. That's Gabriel. And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why it's been top class on match day. That was a majestic stop.
Cut out in the nick of time. Isla. Rodrigo Caio. The side again able to force a breakthrough here. Maya. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Drilled in low. It always looked inevitable, and the defence dealt with that really well. Isla drives forward with purpose, into the middle. Now it's Chukwueze looking to break out here. Chukwueze! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot reinforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Felipe. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Arascaeta. Everton. Plays it back. Oh, he's found him in space. Isla. For a throw. Felipe. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. That will be a goal kick. Reached half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Flamengo have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Could be a chance here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And the potential here for the first goal of the game. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Felipe. Now it's Chikwueze. Abraham. And here's Rafael Leao. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. By a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Maya. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pulgar positions himself well and cuts it out. Rodrigo Caio. They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Laid back in. Corner given. Played it short. Isla. And it's Felipe. Now it's Isla. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Gabriel did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Over to the left, back into the middle, loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. Chow with the slide tackle there. And here's Abraham. Abraham! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Here's João Felix.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's a brilliant interception. Luis has to get it forward quickly. Luis does well to read it and intercepts. Felipe Luis goes looking. It's a loose ball. He's left his man. Oh, he's in! Everton. Oh, that's a fine challenge. De Arrascaeta. Oh, taken with style. And that could well be the winner. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
That's a good ball to find him. Now it's Isla. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. A buccaneering run from the defender. He's had a goal! Yes! And surely that settles it. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Three without... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Flamengo.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is the very high-tech Bolton's Arena. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. We have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Modric! Trying. Outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Questions were asked. He's given the answers. Laid back in. It's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Rodrigo is flagged offside. Modric, Vinicius Junior, Bellingham. Back into the middle. And here's Mbappe, Rodrigo. Oh, well, there's something you don't see every day. Forward it goes. Gabriel does well to read it and intercepts.
Arsenal really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Tchouameni. Modric tries to get it forward quickly. Martinelli. He's left his man. Saka. Odegaard. Mendy is fouled. Vinicius Junior. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a good run down the right. Look at this lead. Great lead! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Rodrigo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Beautifully done. Referee's given a throw. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo has a hit! Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gabriel. Mbappe. No, that's not the ball he wanted. The ball is intercepted. Rodrigo. He's picked him out. Rodrigo. Out to the right. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just... He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Carvajal. Modric. Vinicius Junior plays it out to the wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bellingham with the short one. And here's Bellingham. That's offside. Yes, it is. White. Tchouameni. Rodrigo. Timely intervention. Odegaard.
Real Madrid really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Raya catches it safely. Carvajal. Gabriel Jesus gets wrestled off the ball. Gabriel Jesus just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Trout calling for him to shoot. Bellingham and the shot! He came in hard, very hard. Saliba goes looking. And it's played forward. The referee brings the first half to a close. Both sides have drawn blanks. Toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you review the first half.
Real Madrid may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The action has already resumed here.
Real Madrid playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Needed a better pass there. Gabriel. Zinchenko. Modric. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rice. Mbappe. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Martinelli! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Bellingham. Mendy. Good ball. Had a shot! Yes, it's there!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
A 1-0 lead established.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Rice.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Trossard. That had to be more accurate. Bellingham. Made back in. And he has been fouled there. Rice is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Real Madrid presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Going for goal! Trossard gets the better of his man. Martinelli in into the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And here's Mbappe.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Mendy. Vinicius Junior.
Real Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Trossard. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gets away from his opponents. Good take, and he's had a look. Mbappe!
Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's got it, and he's got time. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Raya, in the context of the game, he must save it. What a save by David Raya! Oh, and that should have been two.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Traoré. Bellingham plays it out to the flank. Well read, he's sorting that out.
Real Madrid probably could have killed things off.
I question that's a foul. Gabriel, defending was strong and firm. Pinged one through here. He's got away. Rodrigo goes for goal. He has done it. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Real Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavily.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. He's had a go! And that's that. Real Madrid always look the more driven side, probably the better side, but nobody is arguing about the results. Your reflections then, Jim?
Real Madrid kept such a...